John, you also went to like Bandai Namco and you played a game called Code Vein?
Code Vein, yeah.
What is this?
Code Vein, simply put, is anime Dark Souls. It is, you are playing as a guy with like, you know, multiple sword type weapons, and you have a female partner with you who does a lot of the fighting as well. And you just, it's literally Dark Souls. It is, you slash at the enemy twice and they go with a big hit and you dodge out of the way. And you try not to take on more than one enemy at once. And as somebody that really loves Dark Souls, I like that idea. And when I played of Code Vein, it scratches that itch, especially if there's no real big From Software game coming this year. But they're not hiding that influence at all. That like it is straight up. It's from the God Eater team, the former Monster or like the Monster Hunter like game.
Yeah.
So I guess with, you know, if you can't beat them, try something else. And
yeah,
Code Vein is definitely something else.
It's interesting to think of like Namco kind of like scrambling to try and figure out, okay, Miyazaki doesn't want to make Dark Souls games anymore. Shut up, Leo. And so Miyazaki doesn't want to make Dark Souls games anymore. What do we do? Is it cool if we make a new Dark Souls on our own without Miyazaki? I feel like that would get a lot of uproar. But to make like a Dark Souls inspired game is an interesting strategy. And you think it's going to have that same appeal for the mass audience then?
I think the art style is going to end up turning a lot of people off.
Oh.
And I mean, when I say it's anime, it is aggressively anime. It is straight up what you would see on the like the shelves of a Japanese store. It's insane. Like I was reading an interview with the artist. They were saying like we were trying not to make it too anime, but then the character modelers kind of changed it.
That's poor project management. That's when you turn around and say no.
No matter what, this cannot be anime, you guys. Be cool.
Damn it, guys. I don't know how much more clear I could have been.
I mean, it's definitely trying to appeal to that audience that couldn't get into Dark Souls because they didn't like the art style. But by contrast, the people who did like the art style of Dark Souls are going to find it difficult to get into this.
Is that the sticking point for literally any humans, is the art style?
I don't know.
You would be surprised.
Maybe it's too dark for some folks. Yeah, it's right there in the title.
Huh.
When's Code Vein coming out?
It's 2018. I don't think they've given a date yet. I think it's supposed to be probably before the end of summer.
Okay, so if you like Dark Souls and you love anime, keep your eye on it.
I would say so, yeah.
Thank you so much for watching this excerpt from the Game Informer Show podcast. You can subscribe to the audio version and listen to new episodes airing every Thursday. We cover big games on the horizon, games that we've just reviewed. We have long-form developer interviews, a lot of fun stuff. So check it out every Thursday.